It's a question straight from my heart. Can I see one today?
Ladies and gentlemen, comedy fans and impression enthusiasts, welcome to the ultimate celebration of Jim Carrey's legendary talent. While he may not have an Oscar yet, Carrey's ability to transform into anyone, from Hollywood icons to fictional characters, is nothing short of genius. Whether he's contorting his face, nailing vocal inflections, or just going completely off the rails absurd, Jim Carrey doesn't just do impressions, he becomes them. So today, we're counting down his top 10 celebrity impressions of all time. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride.
Oh! Oh! Oh, beautiful!
10. Don Rickles, the roast king. Don Rickles was the undisputed king of insult comedy, and Jim Carrey's take on him is pure lightning-fast chaos. The way he nails Rickles' aggressive yet playful roasting style is uncanny. It's like watching a hurricane of one-liners. You don't know whether to laugh or duck for cover.
Yeah, baby. Can I get it? Oh, man.
9. Bruce D, the intense interview. Bruce D is known for his, let's say, passionate interviews, and Carrey cranks it up to 11. The bulging eyes, the explosive energy, it's like Bruce D after 6 cups of espresso. The best part? This impression was so good that Bruce himself reportedly laughed when he saw it. Now that's a stamp of approval. 8. Pee Wee Herman, the man-child legend. Paul Rubens' Pee Wee Herman was a cultural phenomenon, and Carrey's impression is a pitch-perfect homage. The giggle, the wide-eyed innocence, the sudden bursts of energy, it's like Pee Wee got possessed by Carrey's unhinged comedy spirit. Rest in peace, Paul. Your legacy lives on in impressions like this.
Your friend Pee Wee has been on a new adventure, which is why it's time to buy
The new improved Pee Wee doll.
7. Lance Armstrong, the wig reveal. Okay, this one is brutal. Post-scandal, Lance Armstrong became a punchline, and Carrey went straight for the jugular. The slow wig removal, the awkward silence, comedy gold. It's the kind of impression that makes you gasp before you laugh. Too soon? Maybe. Hilarious? Absolutely.
Especially when I do this.
6. Jerry Seinfeld, the observational comedy twist. Seinfeld's comedy is all about pointing out life's little absurdities, but Carrey adds his own surreal twist. The deadpan delivery mixed with ridiculous imagery is what makes this impression stand out. It's like Seinfeld, if Seinfeld had taken a detour into the Twilight Zone.
This is not what they intended. What?
5. Kevin Bacon, the sweater Batman. We have no idea why this exists, but we're so glad it does. Carrey's Kevin Bacon impression is less about accuracy and more about sheer randomness. The fact that he uses a sweater as a prop just makes it even better. It's the kind of weird, off-the-wall humor that only Jim Carrey could pull off. 4. Jack Nicholson, the Joker grin. Jack Nicholson's Joker is one of the most iconic performances in film history, and Carrey's impression is a love letter to that chaos. The eyebrow raise, the gravelly voice, the unhinged laughter, it's all there. If Jim ever plays the Joker again, we demand this voice. 3. Clint Eastwood, the Dirty Harry growl. Clint Eastwood's signature growl is one of the most imitated voices in Hollywood, but Carrey's version is next level. The squint, the slow delivery, the sheer intensity. It's like Eastwood filtered through Carrey's hyperactive brain. Even Clint would probably nod in approval or just glare silently. 2. Elvis, the king of comedy. Carrey's Elvis impression starts with that iconic curled lip and hip swivel, but quickly takes a left turn into absurdity. He locks into the king's deep Tennessee drawl perfectly as he spins a ridiculous tale about a dog attack, stretching words like screaming into dramatic three-act plays. The real magic happens when he starts physically acting out the story, his legs jerking like he's being mauled by an invisible hound while maintaining perfect Elvis vocals. It's a masterclass in balancing spot-on mimicry with Carrey's signature physical comedy, turning what could be a standard impression into something wholly original and hysterical.
Ladies and gentlemen,
30 years ago today,
I was attacked by a dog. I was standing in the street screaming, trying to get the vicious dog off my leg.
1. Robin Williams, Lightning in a Bottle. When Carrey channels Robin Williams, it's like watching a comedy supernova. He perfectly captures Williams's machine gun delivery, bouncing between a stuffy British anchor, a fast-talking reporter, and about 6 other characters in under 30 seconds. What makes it transcendent is how Carrey mirrors Williams's physicality. The wild eyes, the constant full-body movement, the barely contained creative energy threatening to burst out at any moment. You can actually see the moment when the impression shifts from technical mimicry to something deeper, as Carrey's face softens and you realize this is as much a loving tribute as it is a comedy bit. The raw joy in his performance reminds us why both these comedians are legends.
Why is that, Mark? Because they have two countries in one. Thank you, Mark. We will store this information.
What makes Jim Carrey's impressions truly legendary isn't just the spot-on voices or the physical transformations, it's the way he finds the hidden comedy in every persona. Whether he's amplifying Clint Eastwood's squint into a full-body performance or turning Elvis into a Southern Shakespearean tragedian, Carrey doesn't just mimic, he reimagines. These performances remind us that great impressions are about more than accuracy. They're about interpretation. Carrey takes these iconic figures and filters them through his unique comedic lens, giving us Dirty Harry with extra growl, Elvis with bonus drama, and Robin Williams with even more turbocharged energy. That's the magic of Jim Carrey. He doesn't just show us what these stars sound like, he shows us how they feel. And in doing so, he's created some of the most memorable comedy moments of our time. Now we want to hear from you. Which Carrey impression lives rent-free in your head? The unhinged Elvis? The terrifying Eastwood? Or maybe one we didn't feature today? Let us know in the comments. And while you're there, tell us which celebrity you'd love to see Carrey impersonate next. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into comedy greatness. Until next time, keep practicing those impressions in the mirror. Just maybe not the Clint Eastwood one when you're home alone at night.